Hey everyone, I'm Alex and this video about helmet mounted display. This script made special for JW1 Jetpack project, but I think it will be helpful for A-18 Super Warrior as well, because now it has air-to-air radar, and you can see now target designation on your helmet mounted. I will review three methods of camera control. First one is mouse and joystick, second is VR tracking device, and last one is track AIR or any alternative like face track. I will explain the limitations you will have for each and how you can configure and calibrate your tracking device before the flight. First example is mouse or joystick camera control. This is the simplest method to control with your view, and in fact it provides the best quality. To enable helmet mounted display, just rotate the knob on the right side of front panel, and you can see display appear in front of your screen. So it's rotating quite smooth, but your head moves during the flight. You can notice that it happened with some choppiness. To improve it, go to the settings and set the last option, glass cockpit refresh rate, to high. It may affect your FPS because displays update frame rate increased, but it will affect the helmet display as well. So now it moves a bit smoother than before. You can adjust the brightness of the display with the same knob. Now let's try VR mode. Enable the helmet display, and you can notice it does not position properly. This happened because current version of Flight Simulator can't read the yaw, pitch and roll angles of your tracking device. So only way to predict head rotation is read the position shift of the tracking device. So when you look, when you move your head to the right, helmet display move to the right as well. Before the flight you have to calibrate your camera. On Oculus it's X button, or you can press the space on the keyboard. Just look forward, press space, and your camera will be centered. Helmet display still not react on head rotation properly. You can adjust this value by changing the horizontal modifier. Just point your controller and press the trigger and hold the trigger. Now look to the right and move your controller left or right until until helmet display positioned in the center of your view. Okay, and do the same with vertical position. So look, first you have to lock the vertical wheel, press and hold the trigger, look up and raise your controller until display appear in the center. Is track AIR. I will use the handmade AIR sensor with OpenTrack software. It's quite simple and does not provide best result, but I will review it. For example, you may try also a face track, but I cannot guarantee it will work properly, but worth to try anyway. So in track AIR you have to set the center hotkey, so you can center your view. So now I looking forward and press the center key. You can see my view centered. And now I have to enable the switch, head tracking switch on the front panel. This switch will make possible to control the helmet mounted display. Enable the switch and you can see that now display affected by my head position. Let's center view again and adjust the effectiveness of my head movement. So horizontal is quite okay, maybe not perfect. You can increase amount of movement of the helmet display by changing the head tracking vertical modifier. Just press and hold the mouse button. I will center, look right and adjust a little to the left. Well, okay, let's say it works somehow. Now, vertical position. I have tried it already and didn't make work because my tracking device is too simple. Let's try it anyway. So I just click on the vertical modifier, hold the mouse button and look to the top. No, it doesn't help. That's because my tracking device is too simple. There's just 3 lights to the left of my head, so it's not able to. It does not simulate vertical head position, only left and right. Maybe you will have better luck with your device, or maybe face track. I don't know, but do not expect much. This is experimental method, so. Maybe quite soon developers will add the TrackAir and VR camera angles variables, and I will be able to make helmet mounted display work smooth, the same as mouse control. And last, let me show you how you can use helmet mounted display in real flight. Turn on display, then activate air-to-air radar. Increase distance, scan angle, and you can see some aircraft appear on the radar. And now you can actually see them on helmet display. It's not perfect, maybe it sometimes does not fit real aircraft position, but still can be helpful to navigate during multiplayer maybe, so you can find your friends flying around without enable the gamer tags, which is most realistic way to display other players around you. Script still in development, so if you have any ideas how it can be better, or maybe you can leave some feedback on functionality, I can try to improve it in future. Have fun and see you around.